Hi everyone, in this Python series and in this lesson we are going to learn about the tuple. Tuple is similar like list, but in tuple we are not going to able to change any element in the list or in the tuple. We have the flexibility in a list where we can change, we can add, we can remove the elements, but tuple is fixed. Whenever you need something which is fixed, you are going to use tuple in Python. Now how we are going to use in coding the tuple, I'm going to show you directly in my computer screen. And here we are going to use one terminology that my tuple, and we are going to make a variable, and here I will paste all the element. For example, we have the fruit element and apple, banana, cherry, orange, and kiwi, and melon and mango. Okay, now the difference between, like, we were using list in previous lesson. If you not watch that video, just go and watch that video, and the link is in description of that video. And here you can see that we are using the parenthesis, and in list we were using like bracket. Okay, that was like we were just opening and closing with bracket. And here we are using like the parenthesis or braces. Okay, now that is a complete different between a tuple and list. Everything else is completely similar. Now what we are going to use, we are going to run, and when I'm going to call tuple, then you will get the output here, similarly like we were using list. And with same technique of indexing, using index, we can just get a specific element from the tuple. For example, I need that element cherry, and we are going to use the index 0 1 2. It means I'm going to call the element 2 and you will get cherry. All right, now you can also use the term of slice or index slicing in the tuple as well. For example, from 2 to end of the like tuple, and you can see that it is from starting from cherry and it on mango. If you are going to use, for example, that 2 element as well, then it means 2 3 4, and it means I'm going to use 5. And here we are going to render, and we get only 3 element of that tuple. All right, now one more thing here, I'm going to give you one more sense of indexing, which is a negative indexing. How you are going to use, for example, my tuple, and if you want, for example, that element, and you are going to call like 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 without just knowing that which element or last element the index is, but we are going to use the term of negative indexing. For example, it is -1, -2, -3, and therefore if I'm going to use -1, and you will get like mango. All right, now you can see that we have mango. If you are going to use like +1, you will get the element apple or banana, because apple is 0. All right, now the negative indexing is also applied for all those places where you can use index. For example, in list you can also use negative indexing as well. Now simply tuple is very simple, and it has not that much possibility of functionality where we are going to use in the list. Whenever you are confused, either the element are tuple or it is a list, what you are going to do, for example, you are going to write type and my tuple, and you will see that tuple will be the output, and it means that it is like we have a tuple element here. Now one more information I will show you in tuple, that we have my tuple and I have num tuple. Okay, my tuple, I will call my tuple, and then we are going to also assign num tuple. Similarly, you can also use number as well, but you know that for number or for integer we are not going to use any quote sign. Therefore we are going to only write the number. Now when I'm going to call a tuple, and num tuple, since I have that capital, you should remember about case sensitive, because Python will just consider that as a case sensitive, and you cannot write like here you capital letter or here a small letter. Now I'm going to run that to program, and you can see that num tuple is 1 2 3 4, and my tuple is now apple, banana, cherry, orange, kiwi, and melon, mango. Now we can do one thing. We are going to add both of that tuples. Now I will say that combine and tuple, which is equal to, and we have my tuple and plus, and we have like what we are going to num tuple. Okay, num tuple. Now when I'm going to run that, and I will call combine tuple, and you will see the result that we have all the combination with that string tuple and integer tuple. It means you are going to add two tuples. But if you want to for example, if you are going to change anything from here, then it is not possible in tuple. You cannot change anything in tuple as far as if you are going to use list in the tuple. Now there is the limitation of the tuple, and sometimes it's also useful in different purpose which we are going to use, and you cannot change the element in the tuple. I hope you got the basic idea that how you are going to use tuple, and what is tuple, and how you are going to program in Python.